What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Mob of the Dead, pop the Weasel Easter egg. This is the main Easter egg. Now to do this you're going to need the Hell's Retriever, so that's the first step we're going to go through. And if this helps, it's a pretty cool Easter egg. I'll show you the ending at the end, but first, to get the Hell's Retriever, there's going to be 3 dog pictures on walls around the map, and when you kill zombies near them, dogs will pop out. This is the first one. It's near the jail cells. You need to feed around 6 zombies to each one. This is the second one, which is out by the docks, and when you feed this like 6 zombies to each one, and just keep killing zombies near it. And this is the third one. The final one is right underneath the roof, and just keep killing zombies near each one, and they'll eventually disappear into the wall, and their faces will light up on the wall. And this is in the catacombs. You're going to see the 3 dog pictures. When you come into the catacombs, this wall will be opened and you can get the Hell's Retriever, and that's the first. Now after you get the Hell's Retriever, you're going to want to build the plane and go fly over to the bridge, because you can't actually start the rest of the Easter egg unless you've been to the bridge. You just want to fly over to the bridge one time, and then you want to go back to the Alcatraz camp or jail or whatever you like to call it. Alright, once you get back to the jail, you're gonna go over by the warden's office in this jail cell and throw your retriever and knock down that poster, and you'll see a little like Afterlife eye behind it. And this is actually as my friend's point of view. I went to theater, and because he got all these, he did this part. And after that you're gonna go into you need an Afterlife, and you're gonna go into Afterlife. And this part I'm not sure if you have to do, but the Easter egg didn't work for us for some reason if we didn't do this. And you come back here and you have to I heard you have to shock this like grave of this guy, so just do that. And then you have to go around and find these blue skulls. You can only see them in Afterlife, but there's gonna be one right in the warden's office above the telephone pole. You gotta throw your retriever at it, and you can't see him when there's also one in this jail cell right out of the spawn, right outside the library. There's 2 out. There's one out by the docks right there. Well, this is in theater, so you're not gonna be able to see it, but you'll hear my guy and your guy say something when you get it. This took a few tries. You can see the skulls in Afterlife, and you also see the skull come back with your tomahawk, but you don't see it in this because it's theater mode. But these are all the 5. Those are the locations, and you'll hear your guys say, "I found something," and you can also go and see them in Afterlife, but you can't get them in Afterlife, so you just gotta find them in Afterlife and then get them in the real world. It takes a while, but you gotta find all those 5 skulls, and that won't work unless you. After you find all the blue skulls, you're gonna come into the warden's office, and you're gonna see the not the acid gap, but whatever its first version is, come out of the warden's desk, and you can actually pick it up if you want. You don't have to, but I recommend picking it up. You can actually get 3 people with the acid gap, as I know of right now, because I know 2 people can get it in a box, and then another person can get it that way. Then when you're gonna have to take 3 trips to in total you're gonna have to go to the Golden Gate Bridge 3 times, and when you come back, the part where you get the plane, this part is gonna be flipping out, and you need to go in Afterlife. I actually didn't get to do it here because I didn't have a long enough Afterlife. What I recommend is one friend. We had our one friend on the roof training, so there was like no zombies down here. Another friend, I recommend you have a friend that keeps reviving you and not like fully reviving you, because that will give you an extra amount of time in the Afterlife mode. And you're gonna have to type these 3 codes in that are on the screen right now. So you're gonna type in from order from top to bottom. You're gonna 872 101 386 and 481. You see I'm doing that right now, and this is why you need a friend to be reviving you. I don't know if you need one, but I tried this before and it didn't work because I almost died. I actually do die here, but I get revived. And you just want to type in those numbers in order, and once you're done typing them in, a series of like it's gonna play a little like radio, and then you're gonna have to. I'll let you listen in on the radio that's about to start right now.
Accident or something?
My name is Stanley Ferguson. I was a guard at Alcatraz from 1933 to 1942. Today, I'm going to give you some insight into one of the more interesting tales from the prison's history. Over the decades, Alcatraz has seen more than its fair share of daring escape attempts. However, few were as audacious as the one undertaken by 4 inmates on New Year's Eve, 1933. Thought to be the brainchild of an inmate by the name of Albert Arlington, the outrageous scheme was as unlikely as its mastermind.
Alright, so it plays that radio, and then you have to find they're like little power-ups, like the nuke and stuff, but they're shaped in like headphones, kind of. And you basically can find them working your way up to the roof. You're gonna have to put the plane or refuel the plane back together again. So on the way back up to the roof, you're gonna see, here's one right here. I'll let you listen to it.
It's believed that Arlington, aka the Weasel, somehow convinced 3 other inmates that he had devised a foolproof plan to escape the rock. It was a plan that would see them literally taking to the skies on a makeshift aircraft of Arlington's own design. Just how the Weasel managed to convince these hardened criminals that such a plan was even possible remains a mystery to this day. What is known is that no such plane was ever built. Instead, the group's plans for freedom soon descended into bitter argument and infighting.
Alright, so you just basically find these power-ups on the way up to the roof. I'm going to find this next one here, and then my friend actually found the one after this next one. It's in the Deadshot room right below the roof, and then the last one's on the roof. So I'll let you listen to those 3, and then I'll get back to you.
The plan falling apart, anger and frustration ultimately lead to a brutal altercation between the misguided Arlington and his former co-conspirators. Only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca, and Billy Hansen lured the unsuspecting Arlington to the roof, where they intended to exact a bloody and violent revenge.
Think you got a better chance now?
And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter skies, that the hapless Arlington met his grisly end, bleeding to death on the cold concrete roof. For their participation in the murder, the 3 collaborators were sent to death by electric chair. Justice came swiftly. On the morning of January 19th, 1934, the execution order was carried out.
Alright, so after you listen to all those, the next step you have to do is you actually have to refuel the plane, and everyone actually died here, and it was a new round, and you need an Afterlife, at least one person. I'm not sure if it has to be Weasel. I'm actually playing as Weasel in this game. So everyone died, and we were so close. All we had to do was I had to put this tank in the plane, but we had to wait until everyone was back alive. And I actually had to finish this round. I was scared I was going to die, because the reason we had to finish this round is because I didn't have an Afterlife left, and you need an Afterlife. So what we're going to do now is, once you refuel the plane, I'm just going to kill these last zombies, and I was just making sure there's an Afterlife thing down there, because I did not want to screw this up, and I wanted to get it done fast, because I almost lagged out of this game like 8 different times. We tried the Easter egg before, and I actually lagged out at around 15, and we weren't almost done, but this guy wouldn't die. I was like, come on. This is the last zombie. I'm gonna kill him, and I'm not sure if it has to be Weasel, but pretty sure only one person. One person needs to go into Afterlife and get on the plane. It's not gonna say hold X to get on plane. You just have to press it when you get over here. So I was afraid it didn't work at first, but I was like, And then I get on, and it'll make everyone else automatically go into their afterlives and make them automatically get on the plane. And you guys will fly over to the Golden Gate Bridge, and this is where you. This is the end of the Easter egg. Once you get to the bridge, if you're Weasel, a kill sign is going to appear all over everyone else's head, and for everyone else, a kill sign is going to appear over your head. So to end it, everyone else has to kill Weasel, or Weasel has to kill everyone else. And I thought you guys have to find your bodies on the bridge and revive yourselves.
Look who's palling around with the Weasel.
No, I didn't do nothing. I'm not the bad guy. Are you real this time? They got you. Want it to end.
Rolling leg.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and check out one of these videos and click the question mark for a random video of mine, and subscribe if this helped, and subscribe for more Easter eggs on Mob of the Dead coming up soon. See you guys later.
Oh shit. No, I'm, what's it called? Like 5 just came at me.
Dude, you're all the way down there. I'm shooting. Don't move. Don't move.